Hey, Gremlin here with Hunter. Welcome back to Satisfactory. And it's March. Well, or December. But seriously, we go back through the versions November the 6th, and then the latest one I've just auto-saved, or just actually saved on March the 4th, which it is now. So we took 4 months off-ish, and from recording. Did a little bit of, we played with the Fixmas thing. It came and went. I think it's entirely went at this point. It's gone. It's over. But we do have some kind of artifacts left over from it, which is all this junk. I'm kind of just leaving this in place. I almost wonder if we can keep this whole thing going until December again. If that will, if this will, like, pick up again. But right now I think it's done making anything. It just does, yeah, nothing's coming out of these. Can't even click on it. Can I? It's like it's a ghost. I can't do anything to it. I can fly through it, and that's about it. No, I can't. It bounces me off. Well, anyway, yeah, we got some Fixmas stuff built up for whatever that's worth. No achievements for it, of course, because, I mean, we have all the achievements, and it's just, this was just extra. It was an event. That leaves us, more or less, apart from this, where we were in November, which, in terms of release, is, next week, I think. We have, like, a week and a half left on, stuff. We had a lot of stuff recorded early. Which, means that people got a little confused about how we had, like, that duplication glitch long after it was, patched. And we didn't. We recorded in advance, and that's how that worked. But we don't have that now. Apparently we weren't supposed to have it, but we did. And, so here we are. And that means we also still have a lot of the same stuff to worry about that we had ever. Including, this of course is a little unruly. I'm really trying to think what to do about this that's better than... The problem is, every time I do a sorting system, I think, okay, but we're not going to rely on it, and then we just end up relying on it. So that's really my fault, primarily. We can try to sort of get away from this. Can probably go anytime. It doesn't work anymore. This was the duplication glitch. You have our little statue now. So things we need to work on. The two on the screen in the notes are still a factor. Rework the train system because honestly it kind of sucks right now. We have like half an alphabet of trains and there's never one when you need one. I just missed that one. And we still want to get the power grid actually. I mean, the power grid's fine. We're using 15 to 20% of what we have to work with. And then a lot of batteries and things in case we exceed that for, I don't know, quickly, a second. But one thing I've been thinking toward is up here, there's this, smallish kind of, we're pulling stuff out of the sorting system, which is half the problem. Storing up whatever we store up. And using that to make, I've actually turned this off because we're completely full on casing for the moment. Making iron plates and screws apparently, which I've also turned off at a different place because we're full on those. Alucard and encased beams. And then some of these just go down into the system to get stored, except like I turned this off because we're full on these. However, I can turn it back on here and have reinforced plates. I'm really thinking we could probably do radio control units right about here, because we don't really have any. I don't know what we need them for, but we don't really have any. And an element in that is computers, which it occurs to me, given what a computer takes, everything about this is available at the oil fields, because we have circuit boards being made there, we have cable being, and of course plastic generally comes from there. Could probably go over there real quick and do a manufacturer. And let me see if there's a train handy by the time I get anywhere near where that would be. Now I'll just go there. If a train shows up, it can hit me and I'll get on it. Hang on a sec. Yep, almost there, and therefore train. It's just every time. I don't know why. We have all these trains, and they, like, are near each other when they're clumped, but... Yay. It's like running after a bus, but you just keep walking past bus stations or something. Anyway. Yeah, thanks for the ride. If I get out here, I can hop down here where we've got various iron stuff happening. I turned off these because it was just filling it. We were just burning them as we got them at home, so that's going on. Rods and plates. And then copper is happening. Well, copper I think is happening here, yeah. That's being flown home for reasons. But also this goes around and... Actually, I'm not sure. Is this being... We might be making cable out of quick wire the more I think about it. It seems right. But the point is we have technically what we would need just all right here to make computers real quick, because we have cables coming out somewhere right there. I can patch into that. Otherwise, computers are... What is it, N that gives you the... Yeah, just show me what a computer is. Show me where the mouse is. We have circuit boards behind me, and plastic just comes from here, so that's pretty simple. If I were just to set up a quick manufacturer, it can just go right here, because I got room for it. We'll figure out other elements of this when I need to, and set it probably right there. Power it with something from somewhere. The hell is power? I guess there? Seems like a weird place to have to go. It's too long. Can I put it here as a substation pole thing? Okay. Tell this thing to make computers real quick. Oh, we have options. It's this one. Huh. We certainly have that here, and we use up some rubber. Do you think that's better?
Maybe. It's a shorter process, at least. I don't know if it's...
Mm-hmm. It's 2/3 the time. Let me make sure I'm not wrong about, I know we have quick wire around here. It's like being bussed in somewhere. It's right here, maybe? Is that a splitter? Let's just do that then. That sounds perfect. Did it work? No, it broke. I twitched and it broke. Try that again. And I doubt I can just make, oh, maybe I can. Did I put this in? No, is it just too long? It really might be. Let's set it on top of it. Can I even do this? Why the hell not? Can I do that? Okay. And then maybe... Yeah, it's not the most straight line I could have ever had, but fine. Give me back the computers that we're going to make out of what we're doing. So that's one thing we've got, right? Circuit boards come from right over here anyway. They're somewhere nearby. There. That'll work. If I snake this out... There's no really good way to, like, paint this in. I don't know why there just isn't. What if I put it... Stop with the straight mode. It's not helping me. Throw that up in the air. Throw this... That might not work. Maybe? No, probably not. I mean, it doesn't not work, it just looks bad. I guess we can go with it, I don't care. Get this not quite there. Yeah, fine. Gives us those, and rubber is just from over here anyway, so I'll go find it. Hang on. Rubber comes from here, goes in here, and nothing else goes in here, so I think that's safe to work with. We'll just build a... it's just going to be kind of spaghetti. Apparently we don't have a lot of options. This probably isn't a straight mode, by the way. Heading for that big thing, so we'll just throw this on there. And not quite make it over here, but if I set this down, well, up actually, because I don't want to... Can we blow those up? I don't know what we can do with those.
Blow which up?
These block things that I just clipped. I don't know if it matters.
I don't think so. I'm heading over. I'm taking the long way so I can gather some stuff.
The only problem now is we're not apparently making rubber very quickly, and I don't really know why. Is it because I, like, scaled it back because we're just burning it anyway, or... This is rubber, right? Oh, I can't do much to this because it won't get over full on residue. It should... I mean, there's rubber. We have that. It's certainly not the problem. Does that help? Doesn't really solve the problem long term, but at least it gets it going. And then once we have computers happening in this thing, which is now, I can, there should be a, right there, I can do this and go up with it however far. And you know what I can go up more? What I can really do is, that might be too high. This is a bad idea. Is there any chance of connecting these? I can't see. Maybe do this first. And make it look like I meant it. And then give me that and go right there with it. Not quite. And that's not better. Okay, let's not do it that way exactly. Let's do more... set this up to be kind of in the right area. Like there-ish. Give me this merger, I'll just use it as a template. Line it up about here. Throw that onto it just to lift it up a bit. It's right there. Does that work? And if not, why not? Why is nothing coming out of this thing? You think something would be happening? What could I possibly have got wrong? Where the hell are these? Something must have happened to it. Why don't I see him up here? Oh, there, I just saw it. And that goes down here and kind of gets jammed into this thing at some point, right? Yeah, there's a computer. So that is all I wanted out of that. It's kind of slow, but it will do its job. Oh, autosave's back. I forgot about that.
They did something to... You remember how when you blew up rocks, you'd end up with all these chunks everywhere that got in your way?
Uh-huh.
That doesn't seem to happen anymore.
Well, that's an advantage. Yeah, we got circuit boards coming in too, because I figured we could be stockpiling those. And and this, I've got screws still, but that's just because I only recently shut that off. They'll eventually tire themselves out. Yeah, as far as dealing with, I mean, I could shut off a couple of things like at the source, but then we have to go to the source to turn them back on, so either way there's a problem with that. As far as like producing well, I did shut off the screws at the source, but producing I don't know, fuel, for example, the petrol that we're making back there. We can't not make it. We can't shut it off at the source, but what I could do is peel it off at the source and throw it into a ticket mulcher and have that finished, you know, over with in general. This is how we're handling fuel and stuff as it comes in. If I think I probably pointed this out before, but that's just where are those things, you know? Fuel and petroleum coke and I can't see anything. Polymer resin rubber, which, you know, again, we're full on it, but we need it now for the computers, so and you can't not make it or we lose that whole system. So that's that. Meanwhile, way over the other side, going this way, we got to deal with the, well, it's hardly an emergency because, again, we're using 15 or 20% of our power. But we could, yeah, oh wait, 13%, that went up. Okay, so we're using 25% now. Good for us. If we head over there, I'll pause this until I get there, hang on. Okay, I'm heading off west to the new oil fields we did.
Okay.
Recently and also a long time ago.
It'll take me a few extra minutes because I'm going by ground so I can gather things like nuts and berries and mushrooms.
Well, if you see like sloops and mercers and whatever, they apparently are back on the map somewhere.
I've got a couple of gold slugs already.
Oh, okay. This is probably just full of ingots. Yeah. So we're done here. It's done its job, and the results of it are this thing, which I can't tell if it's full because it's not the right game. It is though, and it fills up fairly quickly. Although I think I mathed it wrong last time I mentioned this. It holds 2,400, and it's producing at the moment 100. So basically 24 minutes to fill this up. Theoretically, I might be able to overclock this, but for one thing, because this thing is kind of going in here and then being here, if we did another one of these next to it, possibly in a way that I could see that it's lined up. Oh, there it is. About like that. Do we have, that one's not colored, is it?
No, it's not.
Leave that to you, because you can see that. I'll just link these so that we get, you know. Yeah, it's going to be about 24 minutes to fill it up. I honestly don't know, without looking at the whole system again, whether I can overclock this without just wrecking everything. But it's fine. It's producing what we're going to need. This is draining faster than it's filling right now, but it'll work. It'll figure it out. So then if we had, give me zoop mode, right? There's probably some monsters nearby I'm going to have to care about in a minute. If we just zoop this around and kind of build out a whole big, that's a little sketchy. It's actually a lot sketchy. If I fall down there, we're done. I just fall off the map. It's all there is to it. My strategy, therefore, is not doing that, but if we fill this in with something we're not going to fall through. Did that not make it to the corner? Why not? That's weird. Oh, I just kind of want to get a big square, but there's no, really... Okay, we're going to go out farther, apparently. I'll figure it out. Go like there and here and whatever. I'll get this filled in a bit. Hang on. That's right about the monsters. Is there more? What is that? Just a rock? It might be a radioactive rock. What is that? No. Do you want nuts for things?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, now we just... Oh, another bug. Another plant. Get rid of the plant. Please get rid of the plant. Damn it.
Spider. Spider.
Okay, there's that. Run the hell away from whatever the hell is killing me, please. Damn it. What is it? R to reload this thing? Or something? Or is it reloaded now? Yeah, okay. So, might be done with... Anyway, I'm going to go back to doing this until, I have what I want out of... I don't know what I'm trying to... That hill is in the way, so I'm just going to... I'll figure out a way that this makes any sense until I... Okay, we'll do that. Why not? Be back in a bit. Alright, so that much done. I think we can get started on putting stuff on here to, justify having done this. I think also we can probably at least get, like, where that train is. We can get that far out before we can't. So that should be safe-ish. We'll give it a try. These things just use basic, fuel refinery, or fuel, these things, right? There's nothing better than this or something?
I don't think there's anything better now.
Alright, so if we were to plan for, we call that the edge. We can probably put this in place a little early. Let's see if it looks okay from this side. That's almost right. Okay. That works. Let's start with that. I guess I could probably have just patched onto the side of this thing. I can think of, or even just output from, whatever. I can, what I can do is take this and strip it, or snake it, sort of. Where do I want to go with this? About, I wouldn't hate it if it looked okay, but that's not always up to me. There's nothing you can do. Maybe that one. Just to make it look good, I don't know. Doesn't matter very much, honestly. Put that about there, and then see what happens if I try to go, well, past that, so we have room to put on a thing. About, they didn't actually, no, we don't have straight mode for these yet, do we?
I don't think so.
Oh, we could try it about, like, maybe, I wouldn't hate it if it were on this line here, so what can you do for making that make sense? Nothing. Let's do this, and then take that out, and take that out, because it's just bothering me. And then connect. Is there any way to make this work? I guess you can just go. Oh, that's not where I thought it was going to be, that's why. Okay, good. No, that won't help. Go. Is that right? Okay, I don't mind that shape too much. We can go with that. And then just patch it. And that should start. Well, I need that back there. We just go straight down to the end of this thing. Okay, or wherever.
Oops.
Try that much. And give me a, I don't just have one. Give me, that. Line this up with that thing. And then go back to doing this. We just go in there, and if that work, well, it's probably powered now, technically, right? No, it has to be connected. What? It's in the wrong mode. Just smack that into there, and it should start being part of the system, right? It looks like it's going to be okay.
Okay, I think I'm almost there. I got so distracted by looking at the scenery that I got turned around and ended up back home again.
Well, that's okay. Partly because, I mean, this is going to be a kind of a thing. We're going to have to build however many of these. I don't really want to overclock these because that just presumes that we're making enough fuel to be overclocked over, and it's not really the case. I don't know if I overclock. Well, I know what I could certainly do. Give me a sloop. Or 50. And get that in there. That'll at least double what we're making. Although when we get more compacted coal, is that going to be a problem? Yeah, it's actually... Where is this going? Remind me. Oh, we're using it to... Okay. I don't... Yeah, you know what? The sloop might be... It was working, and I don't know if I do this, if it's going to make it not work. It might be a problem. Or the other side. Where is it? That thing. Might be better to leave it alone and just hope it all works out. Worst case, if we don't make enough output fuel, we just don't have enough power and we're back to being at 25% capacity. It's not a big deal. Not really. But if we can get it going, that'll be fine. So I'm probably going to leave this alone for now, and we'll just get it done sometime off camera for like next time. We'll have that. The train thing is kind of similar, although I guess I might not hate... Well, one problem with the trains... Let me get up here so I can point it out. Hang on. Okay, so there's a train going by because it didn't stop at where I would put a station, but the trick with that... How do I find that? Is it... Okay. So that's where trains begin. That's where we live. And then they go here, and then they go here, and they go here. And the reason it's... And I don't think I can... Is there a way to... You can't just do this, right? That would make... Yeah, there's nothing to be done. So the only... It doesn't hurt the game that they're out of order, but it makes it awkward trying to think where you're clicking to tell trains where to go. So the first thing to do about that is leave the station at home alone, because that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But then get on a train. Yeah, I'm actually going to get one. Which is funny, because it doesn't actually stop here yet. Give me that. So if I take this train to, I guess, the first stop after home, which I'll do. Hang on. So here's home, where probably, incidentally, we've got some computers by now along that. I can't really point it out very well from here, but that conveyor belt should be bringing computers in by now. I would think, however slowly. The next stop is where those actually come from, and that's where I want to start making changes, so hang on. Alright, so here's our first stop, except according to the layout, it's our third, which is kind of annoying. So the trick with this is going to be, I don't really want a train coming at me while I do this. I want that one to clear. Oh, doing this at all is probably going to wreck everything, isn't it? It really might. Well, let's find out. So this is called oil fields. That should be simple. There's no train right now. Let's just see what happens. If I do this and then get quickly a train station. Can I just drop that right there and name it? Eventually, yeah. How do you do this? What the hell? I don't see where you name this thing. I really don't. Is it this? Oh, it is. Oil fields, that should be fine. Hit enter or whatever. Escape, close. I'm not kidding. Get away from me. Train station, oil field. I don't know now what any given train thinks it ought to do about it. It might just run through it because it doesn't know about it. Or it might jam up and they all run in. Well, here comes one. We'll find out. Actually, I could possibly get on it and see what it says from inside the train, which would tell me some things. Drone is going to help. I gotta hurry. Of course, I might be on it when it wrecks now, too. I don't know. Alright, so this thinks it's doing this last, which is weird. Actually, it thinks it's not doing it at all. Okay. Let me take this to, what's going to be the, coastal thing, and we'll redo that one, too. Because deleting that should, and putting it back should put it at on the list after the oil fields, and that's kind of what we want. So, hang on a sec. There's coastal coal. There's a train like a minute behind me, so I'm going to have to be relatively quick. I'm trying to think now if this thing didn't stop at the station once I had it rebuilt, did it?
I don't think so. And neither are the 4 or 5 I've just watched.
Yeah, it's... I'm still not clear exactly how these work. It's possible, it's probable at this point that if it doesn't know about a station, it goes through it without stopping, which doesn't sound bad, except, I don't even know if it is bad. Maybe it doesn't really matter. It might not matter. It'll go away. Leave. I have to wait for it to stop and leave before the next one shows up, and that's awkward. Get clear. Coastal coal, I gotta remember that. Build a... where is it now? Why is it not linking up? What the hell? that right? I hope so. TikTok. I assume it's aimed in the right direction. Okay. And that should be that. And that's just the name now, right? No. I have to enter first? Yeah, that works. Where's the terrain? Okay, so is this thing going to just run right through this because it doesn't care that I've done it? And is it facing the right direction? I hope so. Can I find out with this? Is there an arrow at all? I don't see anything.
That might be backward.
It might.
No, it should be fine.
Actually, I see a little arrow. Look, now it's just a... It's not. So it just flew through that, which is fine for now.
It looks like it's facing the same direction as the one at home, so...
That's... Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It seems like this kind of a... beveled thing.
The rounded bit faces.
Yeah, that's what I want. Alright, so now I wait for this train, which is not going to stop, apparently, but that's fine. We'll figure that out when it matters more. Basically get on each of, like, 13 trains and reprogram them to stop at given places.
I was about to ask if you wanted me to start deleting them.
Trains?
Yeah.
I guess all things can... Well, I'm relying on them to get around for the moment, but... And once I get off one, I have to wait for the next one, so I don't know if that's the best strategy yet. Yeah, just flew through it. Oh, that one's just right there, by the way. I could have walked. Of course, that's true of anything. It's how we got here. It's not like you can get on a train and throw the train. It's not Minecraft where you can just sort of hope to get the tracks down as you're rolling, which rarely works, by the way. But yeah, we're going to figure out what diamond mine. That's easy. Which, is everything here okay? Is anything wrong with it?
I'm sure everything there is fine.
Oh. That's interesting. I'm never sure anything's fine in this game. You never know when something's just gonna run out of something and then everything goes to hell and you can't even figure out why. Alright, get off the train, I don't need the gun anymore, thanks. We're good for a minute. He's still here. Oh, and yeah, this one's been here we'll call this an arrow, that's how that works. You done? Bye. And then build a train station that goes more or less where it goes, I hope. Talk to her, have to wait. I don't know what happens if you're... Because there's a train, I guess it's built now, whatever. Diamond mine, what I call it. Enter. See if it believes me. Okay. And then this one's not going to... So, that, by the way, is all of our... I think, is all of our stations, right?
I think so, yeah.
There's, like, no others. Next stop, Home Depot, and that means that... Yeah. Which I guess would work, technically, if we just had it loop and it didn't stop at these stations, but then you have to wonder what the stations are even for. So I'm kind of thinking, if you look at the map and figure out where I am, up here somewhere, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't quite know. Oh, I'm probably that one is lighter.
Yeah, you're
I'm
on the
on
H
H.
train.
Okay. No point yet giving it places to stop, because we're going to have more places to stop. Although, honestly, at this point, best place to stop next might be right about here.
Probably?
What?
Probably, yeah.
I guess I'm assuming there might be stuff, because they're like, what's that, Sam? Sitting there that we could probably exploit. It just seems like we should have... Well, it's right about here we're going to be stopping, because after this we're over the edge.
Yeah, that's a normal node for...
Oh, hey, I found a sphere. I will steal that.
There's...
Possibly fall out of the sky doing that, that's what I thought. What?
There's a nitrogen gas node near there, so...
Yeah, I don't doubt that... train. I don't doubt that there's reason. Can I fly from here at all? Okay, cool. Because that's danger. So if... Oh, I gotta delete the track itself, which is where this could get ugly. And given where I am, it might go over the edge and be gone forever, so... How hard is it to make a train? Do they cost a lot? I don't remember offhand what you use for. Little. Those framey things. Oh, they collided? Where did they do that? And how did they do? Where even is that? K was one of them. Where's K? Why did that happen? Are they at home? You're at home. You can tell me.
There's nothing here. Wait. Yeah, we've
Yeah,
got
what?
a whole stack of trains lined up.
They're just jammed up there because I don't know what to...
Yeah.
Well, that's why we're doing this. Okay, well, in that case... Is that a train? Yeah. It's just going to be like this. By the time this one gets past me, I'll see another one. So whatever. You know, just... Well... That's really close. I'll wait till it's gone by and then put one right here. Put a station down. Oh, damn, can I? I honestly don't know. Let me find out. If I do that, station will fit? Not really. Hey, there is an arrow. Build out. Give me. I don't know where any trains are. It's probably going to derail in a second. Please, for the love of hell, just connect to anything smart. I don't know how wide this has to be offhand. Station. No. Okay, why not? Just get off me. Is that going to fit at all if I were out of the way? No, it needs yet more than that. Please don't fall out of the damn sky over a void. Give me that. I should have thought of this in advance. I kind of did. Then I tested it. Q station. No trains. Oh, they're probably all jammed up somewhere. Please don't fall. Please, Christ, just get up. It's so important that you let me do this. I can't see. All right, so if I back it up, is there any? There's no. What if I hit H? Can I see? And then E because that was intelligent. Go about an H. I just want to see what it looks like from any angle that isn't dumb. Get out of the sky. Okay, that's right there. That's off, isn't it? Is that right? Probably. And then give me the rail and connect. We hope. Please do it. And then... That should be good. And oh, this has to be... Is this powered? It is, because the track doesn't. Okay. We're out of trains. Apparently we broke all of them. So that's fun.
There are currently... Oh, here comes another one.
Okay.
All stacked up. 1, 2...
We'll get there. Let me... What do we want to name this? What are we doing here?
You are...
What?
I don't know what to name that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't... Well, I could just call it, like, Northeast. We can change it later. It won't change anything important that I can think. Milano just doesn't mean anything to me. It's a type of Preazzo, which doesn't exist because it's not 1985.
Yeah, you're on a cliff. That's all I know.
I know, but that's not the point. Northeast, we'll call it that. So am I out of trains to get on at this point?
Very possibly. There's
Okay.
6 stacked up right here.
But according to the map, yeah, these are now in order, which means I guess if you set up a train, yep, in front of, you know, outgoing from Home Depot,
Okay.
and you would have to program it sequentially, like in the sense that you would go Home Depot, oil fields, coastal coal, diamond mine, northeast. Yeah, I can rename this later when we have a reason to have it. I'm trying to, and just go ahead and do that, I'll move on. I'm trying to think where, apart from not over the water where it doesn't do us any good, the next station would be, I guess, over there somewhere where we have land. Let me get there. I just don't bother programming anything because by the time you, if you just do one train, it's just going to roll around and bang into others anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let me get where I'm going. Who knew a train just rolled by? I wasn't expecting that, so I'm too high up to catch it. That would have been nice. Oh well. J, so there might be K coming up. I don't know. They're not really in order either. That'd be another reason to dismantle all this and start over. We also could, although it'd be at least twice as much effort, add a track that goes the other way. This is going anti-clockwise. We could do the other one too. The trick with that is going to be, since these turn left and right, and some would be longer and some would be shorter, it would get a little weird plotting out where to put them. But probably not today. I'd have to think about it and kind of math it out. But yep, we eventually. Is there a train coming at this point? Should show up, or even just on the map. I don't know. We don't. I think we're out of trains. I don't see one anywhere. I missed the last one.
Yeah, D is about to run into things.
Yeah, we'll get there. It's fine. I'll set those up. Just leave it alone.
Okay.
Meanwhile, if you want to fly around, you can do what I'm doing. It's slow, but you can do it. Find a position where you think we should have a station and just let me know about it. Hang on. All right, this is looking a little useful. Because, let me make sure I don't fly off this thing as I'm moving. Map-wise, we have all of this stuff here, plus here. This general turn, where I can't put a station, might be a good place to put a station. I almost wonder, all things considered, if I want to turn here, and I keep looking for trains. I don't think there are going to be any. If I set it about, well, it doesn't really matter exactly where I set it, but that's where we got that one achievement for finding the toll thing, I think. If we left some stuff behind to fly around with, I guess. If we set up a station about here, just not actually here because it doesn't really bend, that would give us all this if we want it, when we want it. I also, well, that the trains are crashing when the only thing they know about is the station at home implies that we need at least 2 stations to keep them circuiting. Otherwise, I don't know if we need a lot of stations necessarily, except that we could think toward doing, well, we'd have to really change how we do things. You can do trains that actually transport stuff, although as much as they're slamming into each other right now, I think we need less trains than we have.
We would also need probably a less meant to get us around the map sort of circuit.
Yeah, I think we're doing well enough right now with drones and conveyor belts. But if I just threw this about, let's see where this would be. That's probably a little tight. I don't know if it'll fit in there. It might, actually. Yeah, I could try that. And then before I try it, let's build this out so we have that. Apparently we need it. And let's see if it'll fit here. It might. Yeah, just, okay, I mean, it's fine. Throw that down, give me the, stuff. Can I, is that too short to, yeah, it is. Okay, so that was not the solution, actually. It's cool, we'll just, build out a little more to make room for this thing. Lose this because it's in the way now. Give me the station that I need. Put it somewhere that it's safe to put it. I cannot... No, it's on that line. That should work, I think. Try that. Try that, and then try that, and then, what do you want to call this one? Right now it's Boris.
I don't know. I'm running the line and seeing, where it makes sense to put stations.
Alright, I don't know what this is. Well, I called the other one Northeast, and that applies to this one too, so... Let's call it... I guess, can I rename these, like, from the map? Is that a thing? Not really. You have to be on site to do it.
Okay, you are... there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure if we change the name, it doesn't change that the trains know they're going there in sequence. So we can always just ride around and rename them later when we decide what they're for.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna move on without a train to ride and find the next spot. Hang on. Alright, so now I'm over here. There's coal down there. None of it's pure, I don't think. But it's, you know, if the, well, I just put that there so we know where it is. If I put one about here, and then, oh, you're coming toward me.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like iron and stuff down near where I am.
Well, I could either put one here and a little farther south and at the oil fields that we're talking this place. I could. It's not like it costs a hell of a lot.
Yeah,
So I could start by putting one right about here. Let's see what I have to work with for spit that. Yeah, let's do that. And then give me some room to put in a station. About like, I guess that's fine. And station. That thing. Going that direction, which I don't know how high I can fly to line this up. About like this. I think. Let me check. I think that's right. Alright, and then that'll be here for what we do with that, and then just go... Where are you exactly? Just at that spot? No.
Sorta, yeah.
What the hell was that? Oh, me, you marked it. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, I'll just put it... I was gonna mention that, find me. Okay, so I'm almost there, right?
I think so.
Can't really ping it right now, because it's not a thing. I'll just see you in a sec. I don't see you in a sec. Alright, be there in a sec. You've gotta be right here, because I have to look down to see you at this point. Is that? Oh, that's you. Alright. So, delete this one. Yes.
Yeah, anywhere around here. I'm just sort of marveling at how great a starting location this is.
Except I don't think it is. I don't think you can start here.
That's too bad, because
Yeah, well,
there's a lot of resources here that you can just sort of...
That's probably why you can't start. Maybe you can. Maybe I'm wrong. It does happen. But,
start near here and find your way here and...
well, we know where it... Yeah. You know, the last thing I want to do is restart. If we can save what we have in terms of, like, just repurposing or rebuilding or what... I'd rather have all of the achievement... Well, we have the achievements. You're not...
The achievements are basically forever.
Is that right? Can you see it?
Looks right. I don't get any magic lines, so...
I don't need lines. Well, I don't get lines either. I'm just eyeballing it. That looks good. And no name for this yet. We'll figure it out, because hamster, I do know where that is. Flyer, and then we do know the next one. And I think the next one's going to be the last, because I don't know where else we could
I marked 2 others, maybe
You did?
3. Yeah,
No. Oh, damn. Where?
after this.
Good. So otherwise we have to start over on everything we're doing today. Let me get to where I'm going. Alright, this is right here somewhere. This is our walkway. This is fine. Just right about, we can put it on top of all of this. So if I take out that and build like, you know, whatever. And there, and I guess no, that's not right. Figure it out. And that's the problem. You start doing all this base 10 stuff, but then you move a bit and it doesn't work anymore. Now, well, there you go. Train station. Aim it that way, line it up where you can see and help. Actually, the farther... I can't see anything. That wouldn't work. It'll be too tight. Okay, put it about here. That looks right.
Yeah.
Maybe. Click. patch. Patch, and we know this one is going to be like... That's Elon Musk's kid. I don't know what this is.
No, that's a real name.
Western Oil. I think that's actually a company. Seems like it used to be. I don't know if it still is. Maybe it got bought out by something. Is that right then? Cool.
If it's no longer a company, it got bought out.
Okay. So we know that's there, and it's there for a reason. We can get to down there and do what we're going to do. So now you've got some stuff marked somewhere.
Yeah. Just, there's a nitrogen gas node that I put a maybe marker next to.
I'm just really looking for markers. I don't see...
It's sort of hidden behind... You see the outline circle?
That?
Yeah.
Okay, is that the next one?
Yes.
Let's head there. Hang on. Alright, so you want something about here for some reason.
I was just marking them as suggestions because it seemed kind of...
Is there anything here to get?
I don't know. There's...
Like, whatever that stuff is, maybe. Copper. And...
If it's unimportant, it's unimportant.
It doesn't look... What's this about? There's no... I don't know why this is a thing.
I don't know. You marked it as a cave.
Probably is. I'm not convinced we have any reason to have one here. I don't know what it would be for, except that you can get off and go that way, I guess. But we could do it. I don't care.
No, if you don't think it's...
I just don't know what would you name it? What's it for?
I didn't realize that we were...
Well, I'm putting stations where we're going to find resources that we want, you know? So I don't know what's here.
Then forget it.
Okay. Is there another one in... Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there's
I
one.
see one in front of me somewhere. I don't know where. Can't be that far, though. I see where it is. All right, hang on. All right. I know it's in front of me, and I know it's before the thing turns, so it's got to be here. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on up here, and I figured, you know... I realize it's really close to home, but...
Yeah, but it's also at a pretty good spot for, like, where you want to see that trains are coming, because you can see it from down there. This is fine. I don't know what to call it, but we can do this. Give me a couple of, Okay, well, we'll figure that out when we do.
It also seemed like a really good idea to have some sort of jumping off point near the pink forest.
Yeah. And I guess, although we'd really be rethinking things at this point, we could theoretically bend it inward a bit, but... What is that? Do I have a... Is it P? Oh, it's a plant.
Yeah.
Never mind. I thought it was some kind of a thing. Did I get... Yeah, that looks right. Give me a...
Technically it is.
Okay. Which way? What the hell am I... Okay, that one. So put this down. I can't... Yeah, that wrecks it. Okay. On the center line, we think. Like there-ish.
Yeah, that looks right.
And connect stuff like that. And it's all powered, and we're done with this. Hamburg. Near Cheeseburg and Baconburg and
Don't talk about food right now.
Okay. I can't really... Oh, I can do this, actually. This is like incoming aluminium, except then we're making it at home now, so it's just a fast way to run. And slide. And we're close to out of time, so let me cut this till I'm at home. And, yeah. Bloody hell. This is bleak.
Oh! Oh no!
Yes,
They were not this bad when I left!
Is it F12? Yeah. Found a thumbnail. Oh man, this is like an aircraft graveyard.
No, that's
trains.
orderly.
Yeah, a little.
This is
This is messy. These things still have like names to you if you pick them up and do things too. That one's actually on the track. He just doesn't know what. I don't know. It just is.
No, I said ow
Press
because
F.
a train hit me.
It what? Who? When?
One of the trains back here is like...
Is it jittering or something?
It's dancing. If you...
It might only be for you, like the Cybertruck before.
It's
I don't see anything. What is this about?
I don't know.
Re-rail train. Well, I don't think... I can try it, but I got a hunch exactly what'll happen. It's going to work there. What about that? Let's just What the hell? Go around hitting E on these things, apparently, and see what comes of it. Right? This is like that. This is like a puzzle game, like what came with the Apple, like the Mac 2, and get off.
I just want you to know that when I left, they were all still on the track.
They're on the track.
They were
I'm
just
working on
parked,
that.
and then we came
Is
back.
there anything not on the... These are just really ready to go, aren't they? This is almost a better screenshot. We're waiting.
I think I've got like 4 merged back here.
Possibly. Again, it might be more your screen than mine, but... Alright, so we don't know what these are all named at this point. But let me see what I can find out. Obviously, this one goes first. So if I hit Q... Don't turn on self-driving yet. So we start here, then here, 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 to be renamed. But these are all in order, I think. Am I hitting the plus? I'm not.
No, you're not.
Save changes. Turn on that. Am I on the terrain right now? I don't want to be. Because that would take me away from here, and I've got all these other trains to do. Dozen of them. Is it a dozen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're missing 2 trains.
Well.
Wait. That train's too long.
Yes.
That might be a lot of trains.
Yes, it is. And you're running out of time if you want to get them at each station.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, they're not going to be at each station. It's going to be a... Okay, so we just about now we go. This one's M, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, save, auto drive, escape, in a way that I can see what happens in the world. Is it going somewhere? Alright, I'm going to pause this and get the rest, however many. Hang on a minute. There's actually less guesswork than I thought, because I have a map I can just... Right about there, we want to start doing this train. And then get out of this train. Get this train. Set up this. It's easier than I thought it was going to be. I guess. Oh, wow. Why do we have 2 home depots? Did that happen a lot? I'm going to have to check the first 3 or 4 of these to see if that happened. Might cause problems. Save changes. Watch map. And once that thing's the hell away from me. I don't... If you want to go... How far off is the first one at this point? Is it even on the map?
C is out over the void right now.
Is that what that... Okay. That's our first concern, because that might stop at the home depot twice, and that would be bad. I think. Well, worst case, it jams up and we just do this again off camera. Right about there. Let me out of this thing. Did I save that? And at least get off of me. Is that... It must be. Yeah. E. Right. Just can't see it again because somehow it always throws me into the floor. It's weird. Alright, get this one set up. Be back in a bit. This might be the last one. I'm not sure. I've really lost track of how many of these we've done. But if there's a couple on top of each other, that might be weird. Changes, wait for that to clear. Be right back. Alright, self-driving, get out of train twice. Is there anything left to work? Is this one? What the hell? There's a monster. I guess there is this one left. Alright. Who knew? Timetable, not home depot. How close are you to catching the C train or whatever we had in mind?
I am gonna stop here at Western Oil because if I keep going, I'm just gonna run into it.
Well,
I might as well just sort of...
It should stop there and let you on, and then you can look at it. That'll tell us stuff. Alright, I'll get this one going when it's time, and then we'll come back later. Is that the last train, or is there another I should know about? Okay. How are we on computers coming in? Is anything jammed up? I should know. Oh, maybe so. The hell is jammed up? We are full on copper ingots, apparently. Wherever those are. Right there. Okay, one sec. Yep, we need to get rid of some surplus copper, apparently. Alright, so how are you doing?
C is fine. It's heading home. Ish. By way of the next station.
That one? Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna check on M.
All right, M, and then I'm a little concerned about K and possibly E. I'm trying to think where I noticed I was doing that. So. All right, this should start moving again in a sec now that the damn copper's out of the way. Let's go help with that. Probably put away some junk that I've wound up with today. Probably. Maybe not. Wow, this is full. Okay, what the hell? Any of this copper that we don't need? Yeah. Throw in anything that doesn't need to.
M seems fine.
Okay. Trying to guess how dark copper looks. I don't. Is that copper? Probably copper. Okay. Possibly copper. Yeah. Probably some copper. And maybe copper. And am I full? Yeah, so that's what we did. Okay. So you're... Oh, you're still checking on a couple trains?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll come back when we know. Actually, I might get on this thing. What am I on? C. That's the first one, right?
Okay.
It's stopping here. Timetable says that makes sense, and then just goes... Yeah, that's what we want, pretty much.
A is fine.
And then map-wise, they're just doing what they do. They're all splayed out at this point. Actually, we have a little room between where I am and whatever the latest train was. That one, maybe. We could add a couple more and not really cause problems, but I don't really know if we need to. Yeah, keep an eye out. I'm going to get rid of this copper. Hang on. I'm not getting rid of copper. I'm just going to add a thing to make it possible to get rid of copper. Yeah, that one. I can get rid of that later when I don't need it. Whatever. So what are you up to?
Well, I just checked on the L train, it's fine. F is next, then I, H, E.
I think after that I knew what I was doing.
Okay.
So,
Then I'll just catch the next one home.
yeah. Okay, cool. I'll be here. Hang on. This is moving again a little, and there's our first computer, so yeah, if it hadn't jammed up, we would have some stored up by now, but that's what happened.
Right now, my only thought is, are you not into trains?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've been wanting to get that done for
I know.
a while. Obviously months, because we haven't done anything lately, but... And then we'll get the oil field, the western oil fields, built up to do more power for us. It's not... Oh, yeah, so we have some Fixmacy stuff. We got a little snowblower for some reason. We got... That's uploading gifts. There's a big tree over here that I think was ornamental.
Yeah, it was a way of tracking. It was the first thing you got when you unlocked the thing.
Forgot about that.
And
Yeah.
it showed your progress in the event.
Yeah, I just realized I'm gonna get rid of that thing with all the extra. These are full of, like, these things, which incidentally I have some on me. Just, I don't know what they're for, but we have that now. I could even just stash these. I don't want them on me right now. But we'll figure it out sometime. I don't think it's important, but where it wouldn't be an event.
Station before home.
Right. Yeah, let's go ahead and clear this out because that is just ugly. Did I get anything out of that? Oh, actually, it was done. Why autosave? That's why. Yeah, so that'll drain when it does. It'll take time, but whatever. It's not really a problem. Computers ought to be showing up. There's a place for them to go when they do. You're
Almost home.
incoming somewhere. There's probably you. Actually, I don't see you. Are you in there?
Yeah, I just exited.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go down here and get out of here.
Okay.
We did get a lot done. And obviously, we've actually been recording this now for 2 hours, but that aside, more than 2 hours, really. Yeah, so, hi. So, yeah, we'll split. We'll get the oil fields, the power elements of that built up a little more. There was just no reason to bother with it on camera. Well, we got that. We got computers being made and kind of sent home. They'll get here eventually. And we fixed the damn trains finally, the whole timetable element, so...
For now.
For now, until we think of something better, which will probably happen, and then we'll be wrong about it being better and whatever else. But anyway, we'll get out of here. You can like and subscribe and just clear trains for takeoff, whatever that was about. And click the stupid bell for notifications. See you next time. Bye.